Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where last time we mostly spent our time clearing out the Storm Coast, and we did. We gained a bunch of power. Today we are going to try to use some of that power, do some more story-focused quests, rather than just kind of wander around an area and collect shards. We're going to still have to do that. Later on. We're still gonna have to do that to the desert oasis, to the hinterlands, to other areas we haven't actually encountered yet, to the fallow mire.
Haven was trying.
Your worship, I trust these goods will serve you or your Inquisition. We remain at your service, Ivor of the Blades. Let's see, what else do we have that we can complete out? From last time? No, let's see. A letter to Liliana with information on the Orlesian. This would be the Venatori assassin in this group of people. She and the elf are the two members of the Bells who practice magic. She has on occasion purchased exotic dragon-related ingredients from the Tal Vishoth, although it is unclear whether the Tal Vishoth gets them through hunting or smuggling. Inquisitor, I will admit when your ambassador first approached me with the claims regarding Virilis, I was unconvinced. Indeed, I did not heed the evidence even when it was presented. It was only when one of your mages, an apostate named Sidoni, managed to drive the clouds from my mind that I finally realized the spell I had been under. Virelius has been imprisoned, and we will be on the lookout for any further efforts by these cultists to infiltrate my nation. Navarra is most grateful. King Marcus Pentagast. Alright, let's stop a war. Inquisitor, both the Tevinter and Navarra were fighting against Venatori entrenched along the border. The battle showed no signs of abating until the Inquisition sent soldiers who pulled victory out of a seemingly insurmountable defeat. Both sides have attempted to claim this portion of land in the past, and both are attempting to do so again. Only the presence of our soldiers prevents them from beginning a war. We cannot allow this to happen. For the moment, each side is grateful enough to listen to our advice, and we must convince them to send their armies home. I will press on both sides, call upon all favors to do this. Ambassador Monteliet. I fear the situation between Navarra and Tevinter will deteriorate. We must be persuasive, decisive, and swift.
Inquisitor?
I'm sure she'll take care of that. Let's identify the Venatori agent as well. All information about the 5 Bells of Hunter Fell has come back negative. The Tal Vishoth is not the bard, the elf is not the Mortalitasi, and the dwarf is not the smuggler. And an addendum. We have learned that the Ferelden is the Venatori agent, but unless we can link her to a specific background quickly, we will lose this lead. We must remove the target immediately to stop Duke Tithus from falling prey to Venatori interests. This will take 18 real-life hours, which is fine because I'm going to be playing this game for like an hour to an hour and a half, and then I will stop. And over the next... Heck, I don't even think I'll be back to playing this game for 22 hours, so I should be safe, having Iron Bull tell the Ben Hasrath to eliminate the smuggler.
Let's see what we have.
And then... What can we have Cullen do? See, there's so many things that I need to spend power on. That's why I need to kind of like shift away from just wandering about aimlessly. Actually, if there's nothing else for him to do... Oh wait, hold on. Commander Cullen, I understand the Inquisition is working with Redcliffe's mages. I'm surprised someone from Kirkwall would condone any arrangement with them. But it does put you in a position to aid us. Hasmel's circle sustained significant damage during the uprisings. Rather than follow the Lord's Seeker, many of our Templars elected to remain and deal with the aftermath, but our resources are limited. Furthermore, we have loyalist mages with us. Hasmel's people would happily throw them to the wolves, even though they had nothing to do with the rebellion. As it stands, I fear we may fail in our duty to protect them. I trust you sympathize with our predicament. I definitely said that word correctly. No second takes. I humbly request our charges be transferred to the Inquisition. Knight Commander Bryson, we have a few Templars of our own. Hasmel's Templars will be comfortable working with them. They can ensure safe passage for the mages.
All right.
Alright, what should we do first? Let's actually take a look. Find the Warden. Do we have level guides as to how... There's disaster in the... Let's do the low power ones, maybe? Okay, this is probably a main quest. The one with the green light over it. Minimum suggested level is 20. Okay, not that one. Hawk has revealed that Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. Actually, we don't know how many Grey Wardens there are, and based on Dragon Age lore from the first one, I feel as though there really aren't that many Grey Wardens. Like, the army that might serve the Grey Wardens there might be enough to defend a castle, but like the impression I could be wrong about this. The impression I get is that there are actually very few Grey Wardens. Like, if I had to guess, there might probably be a working total of a dozen or so Grey Wardens at any given time. Not necessarily because they don't want more, but because of, like, it's Russian roulette when you try to sign up as a Grey Warden. You drink the Darkspawn blood. Does it kill you? No. Good, you're in. Or maybe something else might kill you. If it does kill you, yeah, them's the breaks. But there's a high chance, like when the Grey Warden in Dragon Age Origins joined up. Joined Duncan. There was themselves and I think 2 other recruits. And like 33, like one of those recruits didn't make it. So like that's why I feel like an army of Grey Wardens, does it really exist? The Inquisition must hunt down Hawk's Grey Warden ally, hiding in Crestwood to learn about the other Warden's plans. No one has traveled to or from Crestwood since the breach, and Liliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. Inquisitor. Hawk's Warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we can talk to him. He's good. Be careful in the road. Lots of undead. People here need our help. Explain more once you're here. Harding. And we have a new area. I did say I was going to do something story related. Damn it, Trebek. Let's do not now. We'll come back. Let's see what's going on the Orlais side. Let's see. There's investigate the exalted plains. Like, I wish it was able to tell me what level these areas were. Emerald Graves, is that just a different area? Commander Cullen, scouts are reporting a number of travelers entering the western approach. Surprising, since the place is a blighted desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one is leaving. It bears investigating. Knight Captain Rylan. Alright, let's secure the western approach. I guess let's unlock more areas to get more power, to gain more levels, so that we can take on these tougher sections. We've established a foothold in the western approach per orders. Already one skirmish with the Venatori, but no casualties. Requesting reinforcements. The term blighted desert doesn't do this place justice. I mean, it looks pretty nice. It doesn't actually look that bad. Cullen, our spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Valroyo and Imperial Army forces in the Dales. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities and retreated to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's marshal reported a rash of desertions. After that, silence. I agree that this warrants further investigation. Do what you will, and my agents will lend support. We have established an outpost in the Exalted Plains. Lead Scout Harding is en route and waiting further orders. What I'm going to do, actually, first is I'm going to go over to the forge, see if I can make some better equipment for myself and my allies. And then I might actually go back to the desert oasis. Don't know. 1 second, I'll figure it out. Alright, so I spent a bunch of power expecting to unlock story-based quests, but I'm guessing those are going to be the higher-priced power unlocks. So I'm going to go back to the grindstone, back to clearing out areas, completing quests to gain more power once again, gain more levels. I believe I should be high enough to take on the rest of the desert oasis. Like, even against maybe like level 12 guys, maybe I should be alright.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Alright, what you need.
Could prove useful, sir.
I've already done it? No, I have not. The trick, though, with the Desert Oasis is figuring out how to get places. Like, it offers verticality that is very different from the rest of the game, but at the same time, that additional verticality is not exactly very easily maneuvered around. Let's see if we can get to one of those shards. Okay, so that's where the shard is. And I'm up here. Oh, now there are Venatori agents over here. That's new. Now that I've kind of discovered their presence in the world.
Well, Harding told us they were here. Keep your guard up.
I guess so. Okay, I think this might be how I'm actually supposed to get one of these shards. Excellent.
More stupid keys for the stupid lock I could have picked if it wasn't stupid magic.
I know! I agree with you completely this time. Are we already engaged in a battle with this hyena? This kind of, sort of off-screen hyena? Alright, now I just need to figure out how to get up there. Nope, nope. Oh, I'm under attack by something. Somewhere. Somehow. So I must have walked by the miner, and I didn't respond to them. And their dialogue box will not disappear. That's fine. We'll deal with it. We might just save and hope, reload, and hope for the best. All right, let's try the Cave of Spiders again. This will basically determine whether or not this return trip is quite worth it. Oh, hello. Alright, so the spider's level number isn't in red, so that's a start. I'm not already dead. Multiple party members are not. Already dying, so, you know, these are all good signs. Like, Sarah's taking some wounds, but she's probably in it real deep. Oh no, she's just right over there. Yep. Oh my gosh. This area is kind of a mess. Like, simply because of, like, the combination of the stairs, the pillars, the architecture, and the amount of spiders. Is that all the spiders? Fantastic. You get a potion out of that. You and your fancy armor. Also, I suppose I'll have a potion. Paras cavern key required. What are you? Oh, you're a spider that somehow embedded yourself into the ceiling. That's what I'm talking about. The geometry, it was fighting me. Although, to be fair, when it geometry is always fighting me. Whether it be in a video game or in school. Let's see where this path goes. Supposedly, all the spiders are gone. A wedding ring. All right. We can return that to the to the miner that's just kind of wandering around town. Maybe the miner has the missing key. And then I can take that key and find out what's inside that cell. And then I can take what I find inside that cell and sell it for money. Let's see. Let's see. Sarah, you have leveled up. I'm going to upgrade your ability to be in stealth. You remain in stealth for a short time after attacking or taking damage. I like it. Or actually, give her knockout powder. Maybe she'll use it. Cassandra, you will... Oh yeah, I know what you're going to do. You're going to... Battle Master... Grappling Chain. Solus. Yep. Solus can punch people with his magic fist. Alright, on to the next thing. Still trying to figure out how to get to a lot of these places. Oh, I think we found one of the shards. Fantastic. Only 6 more to go while wandering around this desert waste. I was also expecting to find that secret door here, but like the purpose of the shards. But we have not done that yet.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Oh, we haven't turned this one on yet.
The wards are working.
What will it ward against? I'm not entirely sure what these things do.
Hey, Solus. Droopy ears says what?
Excuse me?
Ah!
You're no fun.
Oh. No. Oh, no, no. Solus can energize this for me to go over to this side. That's how I get over here. What's holding this together? Magic, mostly. Duct tape and magic. Is Dragon Thorn necessary for anything? Is Serpent Stone necessary for anything? No. All right. Oh, there's a key right there? Oh, never mind. This is where the key might be. Within this localized zone. Great.
Nothing to report, sir.
Hello! I have something for you.
I believe this is yours.
Nothing here's worth as much as this. It's all I have left. I don't have much, but this opens one of my old caches. Whatever's left is yours. As thanks.
Ah, it's the key to the door, exactly as I was expecting it to be. Oh, and what have we here? Stuff, I guess. Aha! Excellent! Thank you, Sarah. Another shard found. So, exactly as I was meant to find it. Alright, in theory, this should take us to the rift. Or it will take us past the rift. Near the rift. But we might be able to claim a landmark for the Inquisition.
We should search the area.
What are we searching for? Bottle of Thetis. This battlefield spirit. Golden Scythe 490 black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. By the drop? You're not drinking alcohol anymore. You're just that's straight up poison now. Ooh, all right, another shard. Excellent. One small step in the right direction. And I think this might be the door we're looking for. Unlock with the power of 6 shards. Find shards by using an ocularium. I have way more than 6 shards, but I'm pretty sure this will only take us so far.
Something feels wrong here. It's worse by the door.
Indeed. I feel it as well. The ill feeling by the entry. It's not present here.
I believe it was a magical ward of sorts. A warning, perhaps, or a test. I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
You know, I was expecting to find a, Alright, we need to find also one of those magic torch things. I was expecting to find another camp
Should be
here.
harder for tears to form here.
So that you can easily, like, fast travel to this location. I mean, I suppose let's try a door, see what's behind it. I've been having Solus use cold magic, so... Ah.
feel a bit strange.
The magic was drawn to you, possibly because of your mark. The effects were purely benign.
If it wasn't a trap, what was it?
It may be a reward for those who prove themselves worthy.
A little bit open to interpretation, but... Shall we keep going with just this one set of doors? I mean, at the very least, I'm getting power out of it. Like, I forget what the eventual reward of completing out this section is. And also whether or not I actually completed out this section when I played it so long ago. Oh, cold resistance. Silent Jenny. That seems like a better bow for Sarah. Also, I don't know how many shards I have left at the moment. I feel like there should be like a display that'd be like, hey, you have this many shards because you're at this point. Or when you're standing in front of the door, it'll tell you how many shards you have left. I'm also kind of curious, like, how many...
We need more shards.
Okay, so we'll have to come back to this. There's still 2 more shards to find in the desert oasis, but I'm sure that's not enough. And we'll wait until we gain a more sizable amount before we make a return.
You know, you shouldn't make fun of people being scared of magic just because you can scare them back.
I take it you think I'm frightening.
Not naked, you're well fit, but all armored up and fierce. What do you think some stable boy sees?
A seeker on the side of righteousness.
Here's what I learned in the alleys. Ah, mages. Ah, Templars. Ah, Tevinters. Ah, hungry. When you're little, everything is ah!
Sarah, what are you even talking about? All right. Oh, don't jump. Pick up the shard. Oh. No, that's enough for the spirit calmed, I think. I need 18 shards to unlock. Oh, that's the final door of that section. Nice. There's the rift. Let us, because we're here, I suppose, let us claim this tower for the Inquisition. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get the last shard. Enver's Mining Company. Operations at this site are no longer profitable. Official closure will occur on 13 Justinian 939 Dragon. All workers will be fairly compensated for their time. Those interested in further employment may contact our people in Val Furman. Notice to Oasis site bosses by Marceau Envers, owner-proprietor of Enver's Mining Company. Nope. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody join me down the ladder. At least they climb... at least everybody automatically slides down ladders. You don't have any choice. You can only go down a ladder the fast way. This doesn't seem so bad. How did you miss everybody? Oh, you jerk. Nope. Alright, let's just defeat this guy. We don't need to worry about disrupting a rift. But we can have Solus dispel... Oh. That would have been nice if he was able to get closer. Sure, why not? That one right over there. Oh, what are you way over there? Even her chain ability has failed her because of the level geometry. Despair demon! Alright, let us close the rift. Excellent. Does that just go off to nowhere? Okay, one more shard to collect. Oh yeah, and we still need to get whatever's in that cavern door. So let's figure out how to get this shard, get the cavern door thing, and then that'll be it for tonight. Because exploring this area is a pain in the ass. Oh, the shard was just at ground level. Also, there is a giant down here for some reason. Like, I might as well fight the giant. Is everybody else down here? Guys. Okay, now everybody else is down here. Well, this time I won't have the luxury of having a dragon already kind of punching the giant down to health before I fight him. How fast are you going? Oh, you're immune to that. Okay. Ah. Yep. There we go. Still, this isn't that bad. It's just awkward to fight. Like, and it helps that he doesn't have any of these big rocks to throw at me, because that, I think, was his big saving grace in the in the storm coast. Like, the rocks were doing more damage than he was. Solus, why are you so close to him? Sarah, you are soft and spongy. You don't need to be right next to him. Oh my. That's a whole bunch of stuff. All right, now let's go up to the locked cell. And that, I think, will be it for tonight. And the desert oasis. Well, we'll come back to the desert oasis for the locked doors. But pretty much the desert oasis is done. You know, if I was writing this quest, I would probably... oh my gosh, the spiders are back. I would probably just have this character give you the key when you go off to look for the wedding ring. That way it's like, hey, here's a reward for getting the wedding... incentive to getting the wedding ring back for me. If you go over there to this cave of spiders, there's one of my old caches in the back. You can have whatever you want from it. Just bring back the wedding ring. Instead, we have to go to the cavern, fight the spiders, go back to the quest giver, go back to the spider cave. Like, I feel like it could have easily just been done in, like, one trip, not two. And... although I suppose that's the name of the game for Dragon Age Inquisition, is busy work. If you're doing something, that means you're that you got content. Oof. I don't know what's worse. Like, the busy work of Dragon Age Inquisition, or the busy work of, like, late-stage Far Cry games. And I think, without really thinking about it, I would say late-stage Far Cry games. Because that is some busy work that they really try to make you do. I'm just going to collect some herbs because I feel like I can do that upgrade for the garden thing, whatever that is. I just need to circle around the river here for a little bit. And then I'm going to go assign completed agents. More stuff. Ah, there's still more elf fruit. There's always more elf fruit to collect. Alright, so we have all the spindleweed and blood lotus, but we just don't have the elf fruit. We might be able to get that. Alright, so what I think I might do is, in between today and tomorrow, I'm just going to have whatever free remaining person acquire elf fruit. That way I don't have to worry about finding it myself. Commander Cullen, your men arrived this morning. It's good to see the Inquisition still trusts Templars to perform their duties. Once we ensure that Hazmal's circle is stable, and that no dangerous items fall into the hands of unsuspecting scavengers, we will join you ourselves. We got the influence. There are reports of darkspawn activity on the Storm Coast. While the area is sparsely populated, the darkspawn pose a significant threat to travelers, as well as Inquisition soldiers stationed on the coast. Should the darkspawn branch away from the region, villages further inland may be at risk. The darkspawn are emerging from underground. Our soldiers can sweep the area to determine where they're most concentrated.
To work?
And then there's the quest that's still ongoing, that's in progress. Inquisitor, through the efforts of hundreds of negotiators, allies, and a few personal connections, Navarro and Tevinter have grudgingly issued orders for their soldiers to return to the respective cities. The contested land has been split down the middle. We have averted a war today. I will add nothing more, for there is no higher reward to ask for. Proudly, Ambassador Monteliet. And we got a sword out of it. According to Dorian, while most Tevinter Magisters are not Venatori supporters, they will also not raise a finger to prevent the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. A Magister contact in Carinus by the name of Maveris Tilani is attempting to introduce a law in the Imperial Senate which would see Venatori activity sharply curtailed in Tevinter. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of Maveris would be beneficial, and ultimately would drum up support from other Magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. Josephine has contacts in Tevinter, although not many. Still, trading a few favors could help this Magister a great deal. Alright, that's it for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night. Oh wait, now I just remembered something. I'm supposed to, like, turn in all these creature parts at Solus's tower for the purposes of research material, I think. There we go. Now I don't need to carry around all these corpse brains.